Hello and welcome again to Immigration News and Views. My name is David Nachman. I'm one of the managing attorneys at the Nachman Fawani Zimochek Law Group. We have offices in northern New Jersey, in New York. We also have affiliated offices in India, in Gujarat, and in Mumbai. And we also have affiliated offices in Canada, in Montreal, and in Toronto. We're pleased to announce our newest office, which is going to be open in Indianapolis, in Indiana. And of course, we'll be serving hopefully the southern part of Ohio and Indiana through that office. It gives us great pleasure to continue to develop places close to our clients to be able to help to serve them with regard to their business and their family-based immigration needs. I remind you that NPZ Law Group continues to provide the full spectrum of immigration law services. So please feel free to contact us if we can assist you in any way. The reason why I'm coming on today, I just wanted to remind everyone we're actually one day into it now. On October 1st was the beginning of the Diversity Lottery. The Diversity Lottery program was a program that was implemented back in 1990. The history of it, of course, was that Congress passed a regulation where there was a respect for the fact that one of the policies underlying immigration to the United States is diversity. And there are many individuals who unfortunately can't come to the United States because they're from certain types of countries that visas are not readily available. The Diversity Lottery program sought to open up doors to individuals so they can get to the United States so that we have enough diversity, cultural diversity throughout the country. There are approximately 60,000 visas that are available on a fiscal year basis. The application starts on October 1st. When an individual wins the lottery, they're assigned a number, and what is very important is that if you're thinking about entering the Diversity Lottery, the instructions are on the U.S. Department of State website. We've received many emails within the last several days explaining, actually asking us what is the method that we use to apply. Well, it's all on the U.S. Department of State website. It's very clearly set out there. You can also feel free to come to our website at http://www.visaserve.com. I believe that that's on your screen. You can come to our website and you can also take a look at the instructions for the Diversity Lottery. The Diversity Lottery instructions are relatively straightforward. It tells you exactly what to do. No paper filings are done. In the old days, for those of you who may have applied in the old days, you may know that you could do it by paper. You would mail it in. What the government has done now is it sought to reduce the amount of fraud in the Diversity Lottery program. They've done that by ensuring only electronic filings. So these electronic filings will go on for approximately 30 days. Please be mindful of the dates and the deadline. You don't want to miss it. As we say, and you'll see some articles on our website, if you're not in it, you can't win it. With that, I would like to just assure everyone, our viewing audience, we have many clients who do in fact win the Diversity Lottery. And then of course the next logical question is, how do I adjust my status in the United States? So if you're in the United States and you win the Diversity Lottery and you're in status, you can file for adjustment of status here. If you're in the United States and you're out of status, well, that provides us with a very interesting nuance which we as immigration lawyers have to attempt to address for you. If you are the beneficiary of 245I, 245I was the program where a certain filing was made before April 30th of 2001. If you're the beneficiary of 245I, you can adjust using the benefit that you got under 245I because you were purportedly grandfathered, and you can carry that over to the benefit of winning the Diversity Lottery, and you can adjust your status in the United States. What if you're, for example, the child of an individual who applied for 245I? Well, you also might be grandfathered. So be sure to ask your parents if they were in the United States before April 30th of 2001 if they made a qualified filing under 245I, because you, as their child, may be able to glean the same benefit of 245I because you too would be grandfathered. Another way in which, if you're in the United States but you're out of status, that you might be able to take advantage of the diversity lottery might be, for example, if you're able to obtain what's called U visa status. So if you're a U visa holder, or if you think you have a possible U visa case, and you may be familiar with other of our videos where we talked about the U visa is a visa for victims of certain crimes, but it allows you to come to the United States and to bring your, actually if you're in the United States, to bring yourself from being out of status into status. So that would allow you to adjust your status here in the United States from U. You could then apply for you could then adjust your status in the United States to a green card using the diversity lottery. And there may be other methodologies that you might be able to utilize. For example, we have several individuals who are DACA beneficiaries, and what they can do is obtain travel documents, travel out of the United States, re-enter the United States, and then utilizing the Arabelli case, what they can do is come back into the United States in a form of status that might allow them to file for adjustment. So consider that possibility also. So there are various nuances associated with an individual who wins the diversity lottery, but the most important thing is, again, if you're not in it, you can't win it. This program allows for many countries, individuals from many countries to be able to apply for a green card if they're in the United States. If they're outside the United States, then of course they have to go to the consulate and they go for consular processing. But again, we encourage everyone who possibly can apply, they should apply. And if they have any questions at all, you can feel free to reach out either for me or for one of the immigration attorneys here at our office, who will be more than happy to guide you either with regard to the instructions or with regard to potential nuances that may affect your status with regard to filing for adjustment after you've won the diversity lottery. Thanks very much for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye now.